Alice laid under a tree, under a tree, under a tree.
I'm as bored as I can be.
Then a rabbit scurried by. Alice yelled out,
Wait, wait, wait! I'm late, oh dear, I'm late for a most important date.
and he dove straight down a hole. Alice followed and down she flew, down she flew, down she flew. There was nothing that she could do. Then she landed on her feet.
I'm so thirsty.
Oh, Alice had a big long drink, big long drink, big long drink. Then Alice, she began to shrink.
I'm as small as a little mouse.
Alice began to grow and grow. How did she grow? I just don't know. Up to the ceiling she did go.
What a strange, strange world.
Alice found a golden key,
A golden key? Goodness me.
which fit the door most perfectly, and through the door she went.
What a strange and pretty place, pretty place, pretty place.
A smile spread across her face, and then what did she see? Alice saw a Cheshire cat.
A Cheshire cat?
A Cheshire cat. It talked and grinned, imagine that. Then it vanished in thin air.
Oh look, a caterpillar.
A caterpillar said hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Oh dear me, I'd better go.
And Alice ran away.
My dear girl, would you like some tea? What, who, me? Yes, you, me. Meet my friends here, 1, 2, 3. How very, very strange. Oh, look at the walking, playing cards, playing cards, playing cards.
Just then the mighty Queen of Hearts shouted,
Who is she?
My name is Alice.
Alice, did you steal my tarts?
Steal your tarts?
Steal my tarts!
No, I didn't. Cross my heart. I think you're very rude.
The Queen got mad and began to shout, and hopped about.
Oh dear, I must find my way out. How can I get back home?
Her eyes shut tight as tight could be. She couldn't see, she couldn't see. And then she counted 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
And she woke up under the tree.
I had such a curious dream. A curious dream? A curious dream. How very, very real it seemed. Now let's go home for tea.
I can run faster than you. Faster than anyone or anything.
Oh, really? Then I'd like to challenge you to a race.
A race? Indeed. What fun.
Once upon a time, a tortoise and a hare decided on a race just for a dare. The hare was very sure he would win hands down, but the tortoise Archibald thought,
That won't get me down.
Hedwig the hare was speedy and Archibald was slow. He almost missed his cue when they said ready, set, go. Slow and steady wins the race. Be like Archibald. He wasn't very snappy, but always gave his all. The hare raced like a bullet at the speed of light. While the tortoise took his time, he had a goal in sight. Hedwig knew he'd win, so he stopped to take a nap, as Archibald was nowhere close to catching up in laps. Slow and steady wins the race, be like Archibald. He wasn't very snappy, but always gave his all. So the hare fell asleep under a shady tree, and Archie heard him snore as he passed him on mile 3. When Archie crossed the finish line, everyone said, "Hooray!" Hedwig heard the noise.
Well, well, you don't say.
Slow and steady wins the race, be like Archibald. He wasn't very snappy, but always gave his all. A gold medal for Archibald!
He cheated!
Hedwig cried.
He won fair and square, with a slow and steady stride.
Hedwig now was sad he didn't win the race, but Archie tried to cheer him.
Put on a happy face. It's just a silly contest, not worth a silly fight. Friendship's what's important.
And with that they made things right. Slow and steady wins the race, be like Archibald. That sleepy tortoise finished first, and he didn't run, he crawled. Here's the story of the little boy who cried wolf. A little boy who tended sheep, tended sheep, tended sheep, sat on a hill like Little Bo Peep and tried not to fall asleep. To pass the time and make some fun, make some fun, make some fun, he cried out, "Wolf!" to everyone.
My poor sheep are on the run! Help! Wolf! There's a wolf chasing my sheep! Help!
It was just a joke he laughed about, laughed about, laughed about.
It's so funny that folks came out!
And he laughed when they began to shout.
We don't see a wolf,
said a villager there.
The sheep are fine. Was that just a dare? It was a joke just to pass the time. It's no big deal. It's not a crime. You all look so scared.
One day passed and the boy had a plan, had a plan, had a plan.
I think I'll do it all again, just because I can.
And just because it seemed like fun, seemed like fun, seemed like fun, he cried out,
"Wolf!"
to everyone.
My poor sheep are on the run! Help! Help! Wolf! My poor sheep! Help!
But it was just a joke that he laughed about, laughed about, laughed about. And once again, the folks came out. But when they saw no wolf, they began to shout.
we don't see a wolf anywhere.
The sheep are fine. Now that's not fair. It was just a joke to pass the time. It's no big deal. It's not a crime.
But the little boy giggled and thought it was funny that once again he fooled all the villagers. Then one day while tending his flock, tending his flock, tending his flock, the boy saw a wolf and went into shock.
I'd better call for help.
He thought.
Help! Help! Wolf! My poor sheep! Help! Help me! Help me! It's the big bad guy! Big bad guy! Big bad guy! It's the truth, I swear, I would not lie! Please come help me! Hear me cry! Help! Help! There's a wolf! Really? Help!
The villagers heard his crying plea, crying plea, crying plea, but they thought it was a joke, you see. So they had cake and cups of tea. So on that day he came to town, came to town, the villagers gathered all around. And he said,
I'm sorry that I let you down. I'm sorry that I let you down. I sure learned my lesson. Yay!
Who wants to hear the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears?
I do. Let's pretend play, okay? And I'll be Goldilocks.
Here we go! There once was a girl named Goldilocks who went for a walk in the woods, where she discovered a cozy house right in the neighborhood.
Well, I wonder who lives in there. Let's see, shall we? The 3 bears. Anybody home? Let's go inside, Mickey.
Goldilocks walked through the door, and much to her surprise, on the table 3 bowls full of food.
Porridge!
She said.
How nice! Yummy!
But the first one was so hot.
Ouch!
And the second one was so cold. And the third one, well...
What do you know? This one is just right. I just love porridge. Don't you? Let's see what else is in this wonderful house.
Goldilocks found the family room with 3 nice cushy chairs.
Ooh!
She had to test them each, of course.
Mickey, do we dare? This one looks really comfy.
Well, the first one was so big.
Whoops!
The second one was big too.
Oh my!
The third one was just right. But when she sat, it broke in 2.
Oh dear! Whoopsie! I think I need a nap. Shall we?
Goldilocks went upstairs to a bedroom with 3 beds.
Why, look at that! Let's take a nap. Where to rest our heads?
But the first bed was so hard.
Ouch!
And the second...
So soft it's flat.
But the third bed is just right.
What do you think of that?
While Goldie slept and Mickey snored, 3 bears came home to find the front door open and what a mess.
Why, it looks like someone's dined. Uh-oh! Look! Someone's been eating my porridge.
Someone got into mine too.
And mine's all gone. Just look at that. Whatever shall we do? Oh my! Looks like we've had company in the living room too.
Someone's been sitting in my chair.
And someone's been in my chair too. And oh my dear, what happened here? My chair is broken too. Something's not right here. Let's check upstairs.
Okay, follow me. Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
Someone's tried my bed too. Someone's been sleeping in my bed. And look, she's still there. And she has a furry friend. Whoops! Thank you for the porridge. Bye-bye. Goldilocks raced out the door and ran till she ran out of steam. When the 3 bears awoke the next day, they realized it all was just a dream. Just a dream?
That's right. Now, who's ready for bed?
Not me! Not me! Not me! Okay, Dewey. Have you ever heard the story of the lion and the mice? It's a very important story about kindness and friendship. Dad, tell us the story.
Well, okay. It goes something like this. Once upon a time, a lion fell asleep, and while he snored away, 2 mice saw him and squeaked. One accidentally hit the lion with its tail.
Oopsie, Mr. Lion.
The little mousey wailed. The lion was aghast and trapped the little guy.
Aha! You woke me up, you did. I'll eat you now, small fry.
Oh no, please, Mr. Lion. Here's some good advice. If you let me go, I'll pay you back because I'm very nice.
What? I'm supposed to believe that you, a little mouse, will pay me back one day?
Why, yes, Mr. Lion. Like I said, I'm really very nice. Yeah, he's nice.
I'll let you go this once, but never tell a soul. I'm dangerous, you know, and I could eat you whole.
Gee, thank you, Mr. Lion. I'll help you out one day. He always keeps his promises. That's what people say.
Well, all right then. Grrr. Little mice. Ha!
So, the great big lion let the 2 little mice go on their way. But that was not the end of the story. Listen to what happened next. Well, the lion went out stalking, looking for his prey. But a hunter caught him in a net and the lion was afraid. He roared and roared so loud that the 2 mice heard his cry.
Grrr.
That's the lion's voice. He's in trouble. Poor big guy. Let's go.
Back and forth and growling so the lion paced about. And when he saw the mice approach, he hollered,
Let me out!
They gnawed and bit the net until a hole appeared.
You saved my life, my little friends.
Well, that is why we're here. Now here you go, big buddy. Big or small, loud or meek, a friend is still a friend. We love to help each other out until the very end. And so you see, we're buddies, and that will always be. A lion and his mice, we're instant family. Did you like that, Dewey? Just like you, me, and Holly, we'll always help each other out. Story time! Let's do the story of Little Red Riding Hood. I want to play Little Red, and Bingo, you can be in it too. Okay. And Dad can be the huntsman. Okay, Dad?
Radio! There once was a girl all dressed in red.
Oh boy, oh boy,
No, not a boy, but a girl instead.
oh boy, oh boy.
She went to visit her gran, who was not feeling well, and her puppy followed through the woodsy dell.
Oh boy, oh boy! Now remember what I told you. Go straight to Grandma's house and don't talk to anyone along the way. Yes, Mom.
Little Red brought goodies wrapped up nice.
Oh boy, oh boy,
Because her gran loved sugar and spice.
oh boy, oh boy.
But once in the woods, a wolf saw Little Red.
And where are you off to, dear?
He said,
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Nope. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm on my way. Well, alright. I don't want to be rude. We're taking this to Granny's place.
Oh boy.
The poor dear's sick, so we'd better race.
Oh boy.
Then Red waved goodbye, but the wolf thought,
Yes, I'll follow her, I must confess.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
I know my way around these woods, and I'm pretty fast.
The wolf dashed into Grandma's place.
Oh boy, oh boy!
Get in the closet and hide your face.
Oh boy, oh boy!
With Granny locked up, he got in bed.
I'm a poor old lady.
The hairy wolf said,
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Who's there?
It's me, Granny!
Come in, dear.
Hello, Granny!
said Red when she walked inside.
Oh boy, Oh boy, I thought I heard a desperate cry. Oh boy, oh boy. What was that?
Cried Little Red.
Nothing, dear. Come here.
He pled.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Why, Granny, what big ears you have!
Why, yes. Why, yes.
And Granny, what big eyes you have!
Why, yes. Why, yes.
And Granny, what big teeth you have!
Why, yes, I'm blessed.
Oh no, oh no!
Oh, yes. The better to eat you with.
Bingo!
Cried Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Then a huntsman who was chopping wood
Oh boy! Oh boy!
broke through the door, and he grabbed that beast and knocked him out.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! You're a naughty wolf! Go away and don't you ever come back here!
Well, the huntsman freed Red's grand,
Oh boy, oh boy!
and Red said,
I'm your biggest fan! Oh boy, it's all my fault!
said Little Red.
I didn't listen to what Mama said! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! That was kinda scary.
But it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
She should have listened to her mommy.
And the wolf went away and never ever came back.
Hooray!
Pinocchio, Pinocchio, you're just a wooden toy. But if you're good, maybe one day you'll be a real boy. As he was going to school one day,
Oh, look, a puppet show.
it looked much more fun than school.
I really want to go.
Such a sight I've never seen. A puppet without strings. If I steal him, imagine how much gold he'll bring.
A fairy magically appeared upon the windowsill.
Now go to school like a good boy. I will, I will, I will. Where are you going, Pinocchio? I'm on my way to school. Why on earth would you go there? School isn't cool. Don't be silly. Come with us. We're going to Pleasureland. You'll never have to go to school.
With that, they took his hand. Pinocchio, he slept all day and ate ice cream at night. And even though he had no care,
This just does not feel right. Something feels very strange. Something feels weird.
and suddenly out of his head popped two big donkey ears. The fairy magically returned and poof, the ears were gone.
Now go home like a good boy. Quickly run along. Geppetto!
Pinocchio!
I'll never misbehave again. I'll be good without fail.
They hugged and hugged, but suddenly they were eaten by a whale. Geppetto asked Pinocchio,
Do you know what to do?
he built
built a fire, and the whale sneezed, and out of the whale they flew.
Hold on to me, Geppetto. I'll save you, wait and see.
And they floated to the sandy shore as safe as they could be.
Pinocchio, Pinocchio, because you were so good, I'll grant your wish so you will be no longer made of wood. Look at you, Pinocchio, you are not a toy.
We're now a real family.
And I'm a real boy.
Pinocchio.
Once a long, long time ago, a shoemaker was filled with woe. He was very, very poor. Nobody came to his shop's door.
My dear, I don't know what we'll do. It's been so long since I sold a shoe. You see that leather over there? It's just enough to make one pair.
The shoemaker sat and held his head.
Come along, dear, let's go to bed.
But while the shoemaker did sleep, into his shop 2 elves did creep. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker slept in his old nightcap.
Look, my dear, is this a dream? These are the finest shoes I've seen.
Put them in the window, let's see if they sell.
Along came a rich man.
Well, 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 will you accept 10 pieces of gold?
The shoemaker smiled and shouted,
Sold!
Let's buy more leather and buy more thread and see what happens when we go to bed.
While the shoemaker did sleep, back into his shop the elves did creep. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker slept in his old nightcap. In the morning they couldn't believe their eyes. There were pears in every size.
Put them in the window, let's see if they sell.
And yes, they did sell very well.
Let's buy more leather and buy more thread and see what happens when we go to bed.
But who do you think is making these shoes?
I have an idea. What we'll do tonight, we'll just pretend to sleep. Then we'll sneak downstairs and take a peep.
And when the night was very black, sure enough, the elves came back. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker slept in his old nightcap.
Oh dear me, oh bless their souls. These poor elves' clothes were full of holes.
I know just the thing to do. We'll make them clothes, just me and you. Let's buy some cloth and buy some thread
And cakes.
and cheese
And butter.
and bread.
And all day long they sewed and sewed and made the elves some pretty clothes.
Tonight we'll just pretend to sleep. Then we'll sneak downstairs and take a peep.
And when the night was very black, sure enough, the elves came back. The elves could not believe their eyes. The clothes were just the perfect size. They piled the food upon their plates and ate and ate and ate and ate. Hooray! Hooray! The elves did cheer, and suddenly they disappeared. They never saw the elves again.
I miss our little happy friends.
My shoes are famous in this town. The people come from miles around. Would still be poor, there is no doubt, if those good elves didn't help us out.
And still some nights, or so it seems, in the shoemaker's happy dreams. The magic scissors went cut, cut, cut. The magic hammers went tap, tap, tap. The magic needles went sew, 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 while the shoemaker sleeps in his old nightcap. Help! Don't worry, Dewey. Here I come. Haha, I was just joking. I'm okay, Ollie. Help! Don't worry, Dewey. I'll save you. Haha, fooled you.
Dewey, come over here, and I'll tell you a little story. It's about a little shepherd boy named Bob. And he was just about your age, Dewey. There was a little boy who watched the sheep.
Uh-huh.
There was a little boy who watched the sheep.
Uh-huh.
The little boy,
My name is Bob.
guarding the flock was his job, so the wolf wouldn't rob the farmer's sheep.
Uh-huh.
He thought it would be fun to play a trick.
Ha-ha.
He thought it would be fun to play a trick.
Ha-ha.
He thought it would be fun to fool everyone and make the farmer run just for a trick.
Ha-ha.
He shouted down the hill.
There's a wolf, come quick.
He shouted down the hill.
There's a wolf, come quick.
But when the farmer came, he could see it was a game. It was very plain to see there was no wolf.
No wolf.
Little boy, don't you play that trick again.
Yes, sir.
Little boy, don't you play that trick again.
Yes, sir.
Because if you tell a lie, I won't believe you by and by. So never cry wolf again.
No, sir.
And later on the boy did it again.
Wolf, wolf.
Later on the boy did it again.
Wolf, wolf.
But when the farmer came, he could see it was the same. It was very plain there was no wolf.
No wolf.
Little boy, don't you play that trick again.
Yes, sir.
Little boy, don't you play that trick again.
Yes, sir.
It's not very nice to have to tell you twice. So never, never cry wolf again.
No, sir.
But then a real wolf came along.
Oh, no.
But then a real wolf came along.
Oh, no.
The wolf began to creep in among the little sheep, and the boy began to weep.
It's a wolf. Oh, no.
He shouted down the hill.
There's a wolf, come quick.
He shouted down the hill.
There's a wolf, come quick.
But the farmer never came because he thought it was a game, and that sure was a shame.
But it's a wolf. Oh, no.
The wolf took all the farmer's sheep away.
Bye-bye.
The wolf took all the farmer's sheep away.
Bye-bye.
Every lamb and every ewe, there was nothing Bob could do. The wolf took all the farmer's sheep away.
Toodaloo. I'm sorry, Mr. Farmer, I was wrong.
Good boy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Farmer, I was wrong.
Good boy.
I promise I will try to never tell a lie.
And he never ever told a lie again.
The end. I'm sorry, Holly and Ollie. I won't ever try to trick you again.
What do you think the kids are up to?
I'm not sure, but they sure are excited.
They said to be in the living room at 3 o'clock.
It's almost time. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and enjoy our presentation of a famous old story. The tortoise, hello, and the hare, hello. Ready, Ollie? Ready. Ready, Holly? Ready. Ready, Dewey? Ready. Let's go! One day a rude hare, feeling boastful and proud, said to the tortoise in a voice very loud, "You are enormous and heavy and slow. You crawl and you waddle wherever you go." The tortoise said, "Hare, that might be quite true. I'm slow, but I think I'm more steady than you." "Who needs to be steady?" Hare said with a giggle, and his whiskers did twitch and his cotton tail wiggled. The hare and the tortoise stood face to face. "Let's settle the question by running a race." "You've got to be kidding!" Ready, set, go! The tortoise stood still, but the hare ran like lightning right over the hill. He ran and he ran without breaking a sweat. I'll beat that old tortoise by hours, I bet. Meanwhile, the tortoise moved steady and slow, because that was exactly how fast she could go. That tortoise was stubborn, that tortoise was tough. I'll never give up. The hare found a carrot patch by a cool lake. I guess it won't hurt if I take a short break. He plucked out a carrot to munch by the shore, and after he ate, he started to snore. Meanwhile, the tortoise continued to waddle. I must not delay, and I must not dawdle. The road it was long, and the road it was tough. I'll never give up. And little by little, and later that day, the tortoise caught up to where the hare lay. The hare snored so loud that it made tortoise giggle, and as she trudged by, her little tail wiggled. And to her surprise, when she came round the bend, she saw that she almost had come to the end. The crowd at the finish line made such a roar that the hare came awake in the midst of a snore. Up jumped the hare. "Oh no, this can't be. The tortoise will get to the end before me." The hare ran as fast as a speedy hare could, but it was too late. Oh, this is not good. The tortoise crossed over the race finish line. She beat the hare by 1 second of time. When things are hard and the going gets tough, don't ever, no never, don't ever give up.
Ollie, could you dry the dishes for me?
Sorry, Mom. I'm going out to play. Ollie, could you help us out here? Sorry, guys, but I'm on my way to the park.
Ollie, can you help me here with the leaves?
Sorry, Dad, but I'm going to play with friends.
One moment, my little grasshopper.
Grasshopper?
Ollie, let me tell you a little story. The ants went planting in the month of May, working hard in the sun all day. A little ant asked the grasshopper,
"Can you help?"
The grasshopper said,
"No, not today."
The ants went weeding in the month of June. Every morning and afternoon, a little ant asked the grasshopper,
"Can you help?"
The grasshopper said,
"First I'll fiddle a tune."
The ants went digging in the month of July. When it was wet and when it was dry, a little ant asked the grasshopper,
"Can you help?"
The grasshopper said,
"Sorry, I must fly."
August was busy for the ants. They had no time to play or dance. The little ant asked the grasshopper,
Can you help?
The grasshopper said,
No, not a chance.
In September the ants cut hay, working hard the livelong day. A little ant asked the grasshopper,
Can you help?
The grasshopper said,
What? Me? No way.
In October it was time to pick.
A storm is coming! Quick, quick, quick!
A little ant asked the grasshopper,
Can you help?
The grasshopper said,
Maybe in a little bit.
In November they worked all day, storing all the veggies away. A little ant asked the grasshopper,
Can you help?
The grasshopper said,
I'd rather play.
In December the work was done. The ants had parties and lots of fun. The grasshopper asked,
Can I come in?
The ants weren't sure. They all said,
We asked for help the whole year long, but you just played and fiddled your
A
song.
little ant asked the grasshopper,
Was that right?
The grasshopper said,
No, that was wrong. Will you help us work next year? Yes, I promise. Don't you
A
fear.
little ant asked the grasshopper,
Please come in and play us a tune on your mandolin. That was a good story, Mom. Thanks. I promise I'll be a better grasshopper next time.